What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you yet another Battlefield 4 gameplay, this time rocking out some domination on actually a whole mix of maps. This time it's going to be the Operation Whiteout in Final Stand, but me and the TG guys, we had not played a round together of domination in a very long time, so we decided to dedicate the night to domination. We got in a server that was mixed rounds, but so what you're seeing here is definitely one of the domination ones on the new maps, and this was mostly because I just wanted to see what the maps were like for that, and this map specifically I figured would be a really cool map for domination, because the first two MCOMs are probably my favorite MCOMs when this map is in rush mode, just because these icebergs that are sticking up out of the ice. I don't know if that's actually their technical name, but you know, you have these columns and towers or hills or mounds or whatever they are of the ice that sticks up, and it creates very interesting flanking routes, and it just looks really cool. It plays out. The gameplay is very cool. It's unique from, you know, in comparison to any of the other maps, so it's definitely very enjoyable, even though domination mode is not one of my favorite game modes, as it removes a lot of what makes Battlefield for me, but still, it's enjoyable. I enjoy the change of pace. Now, the primary reason I am uploading this video is because, well, every now and then I encounter these rounds in which, you know, somebody accuses me of hacking, or other TG members of hacking, and typically, when that happens, that's a good thing. If somebody is accusing you of hacking, that's probably because you're doing a great job. Now, in this round, I actually don't do all that stunning. My ending KD is nothing that would really shock you as, like, standing out and being like, okay, clearly this guy went 40-0, he's bound to be hacking. You know, it's nothing like that. Do I have a good KD? Yes. It's mostly there are just a lot of sprees that I go on, and I get a lot of people with some not really difficult angles, but where they're kind of behind cover. I could see why on their end they would think that I was hacking. But, you know, whenever anybody does give you those accusations, and you know that you yourself are not hacking, and it would be pretty stupid for me to upload my gameplay if I'm hacking. Granted, you can get certain hacks where the UI that you see for it doesn't show up, but I'm sure that you guys can tell after watching hundreds of my videos that I've uploaded, it would be pretty stupid, because people would be able to tell my reactions to things. It would be obvious if you could see, you'd be noticing trends. And then if I was using something like an aimbot where it was doing the aiming for me, well, that you would definitely be able to tell if I was using that. So it's safe to say I don't hack. I could dedicate a video one day to why I think hackers and cheaters, you know, the technical term would be cheater, but everybody always uses the term hacker and hack accusations. But I could dedicate a video to why I think that cheating in video games non-competitively just doesn't make sense to me in so many ways. But I would never be caught dead using cheats or hacking or anything like that in a multiplayer competitive shooter. You know, GTA, something like that. Yeah, cheats, they can be fun, but not in something like this. So, but typically it doesn't get to me. In the past, you know, it's always been it's a badge of honor for someone to call you a hacker and to think that you're cheating, because that means you're doing so well that it appears as if you're doing inhuman feats. So it's typically a good thing. But every now and then, you know, it happens when I'm on there with the other TG guys. We all, you know, got our TG tag on there, and it can kind of convey a negative idea or something like that towards TG, tactical gaming, even though there is also a tactical gamer. But and that's something that I don't particularly want to happen. I don't want for people to be in a game in which they see this TGX Craig 12v7 guy is hacking. Oh man, and there's these other guys that all have TG or TGX or the clan tag of TG, or, you know, whatever it may be, however the individual member, you know, has their thing set up. But yeah, and I don't want for them to be like, oh, these guys hack and cheat. I'm gonna go post on Reddit, and you know, I don't want for that to happen. And so I kind of, in a joking way, I'll mention, you'll see in the clip, but I mention things like, you know, oh, I'm not hacking, I'm not cheating. Go look up on YouTube, Craig1287, you know. And obviously people respond like, oh, shut up, stop trying to spam your channel, stop trying to advertise. You know, it's the usual thing. One guy even says like, oh, there's no need to brag or whatever. And really, I'm not, because again, my KD at the time was nothing to write home about. And it really is just, and when I do these sorts of things, like check out my YouTube channel, I even state, I will upload this video tonight. I've done this plenty of times. Sometimes I don't bring attention to it in the commentary, but if you watch the video and you read the chat feed and things like that, if I don't edit it out, I write that in the chat, but I might edit it out. So this is not the first time I've done that, and I actually have one time, I've probably done this, where I respond to people who give accusations. I've probably done it around 20 times, where I told them, you know, I'm not hacking, I have a YouTube channel, check it out. I will specifically tonight, or it will be within the next 24 hours, this specific round will be uploaded. You will see, from my perspective, how I did everything, and you'll know. Oh, this is that part where, oh yeah, it's just that he was not hacking. It's just he did this or he did that. And I have had, out of those times, I've had one time. I don't know if people other times have actually gone and looked, but I've had only one time where the person actually posted on the video. Actually, the guy sent me well, I've had people post on there. You guys could. Yeah, don't bother to go looking. I've got too many videos. You'd be looking for hours. I don't expect any of my subscribers to do that. I don't think you guys are that dedicated. Hey, if you are, that's awesome. You're a trooper for being dedicated, and I'm ecstatic that you are. But I've got so many videos. It's insane. Yeah, I did have one time where the guy actually commented. Sent me a inbox message back when YouTube's inbox system actually worked, and they didn't do all this Google Plus crap. But he actually sent me a message and said, like, hey, this is so-and-so from that one video, and his YouTube channel's name was very similar, so I figured it wasn't somebody that just created the channel just to do this. And he said, like, look, man, I'm sorry, and it was, I can't remember exactly what he said. I've deleted that message. But, he apologized for the accusations, apologized because he was also with a group of 2 or 3 of his buddies. He said that he apologized for kind of acting the way they did, and he said that he could tell by the gameplay that I wasn't hacking, and it was pretty cool. And yeah, I ended up giving him the link to one of our TG servers and told him to hop on and swing by anytime. And they actually did. They would swing by every now and then. And while they didn't join us in our TeamSpeak, because our TeamSpeak is passworded for TG, because we're such a gigantic clan that we have to prevent trolls and things like that. But yeah, we would use the in-game comms. We'd chat between each other, things like that. And I don't still play with this guy today. I don't know if he ever subscribed to me. If you did, then hey, cool. If you're still around, hey, that's even cooler. But I mean, it was pretty cool for the time that we probably ended up playing somewhere around 10 rounds or something. Before we just, we didn't really see each other. I guess they stopped swinging by, or they just stopped playing Battlefield at that point. It could be one of anything, but yeah, it was just kind of cool, and one of those nice things that actually happen once every now and then, where people kind of make a fool of themselves. I've done that plenty of times in chat and things like that. But then people actually put in some effort. Go check out the video. Actually go onto YouTube and search for Craig1287. See the video. I've actually followed through on my word and actually uploaded the video. And people, step up and be an adult, be mature, and apologize and make amends. Hey, we end up getting some good rounds competing against each other. some 5-on-5 and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there you guys have it. That's why I'm uploading this. It's not to brag or anything like that. I just like to be a man of my word and actually upload this just in case, you know, those guys actually happen to go onto YouTube and search for my channel to see this video at some point. So, hey, if you guys are watching this, I hope you can see that I wasn't actually hacking or cheating. None of the TG guys hack or cheat. We're very quick to jump on that if our members hack, cheat, stat pad, anything like that. We definitely jump on that real quick. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay and all of that good stuff. Have a good one. Ta-ta.